Hey, how's it going, Gotchi gang and everybody? I wanted to do a quick follow-up video to the Harvester launch on Mumbai. There's less than 48 hours from the start of that, which was about 8 hours ago. So 7 hours ago, yeah. So I wanted to do a quick update for a couple reasons. For one, I wanted to just show you how to do things. If you didn't watch my longer stream, you could see me going through it, but there was a little bit of struggles. So I'm going to do a quick tutorial on what you need to do if you want to do this, if you haven't already. So you're going to want to add the Mumbai network. Specifically, this one here is the one that we're using because it seems to work the best. I think other RPCs were having issues. All of this information you can find in the main Aavegotchi Discord, all the links to all these things, under Gotchiverse updates. So you can find this RPC, but everything you see on the screen here is what needs to be entered. And then, after you add that to your MetaMask, you can come over here to this website, where you'll be able to use the Alchemical Faucet, where you'll get, 10,000 of each Alchemica, a lot more in the glitter, 1,000,000 it looks like, and then you'll be able to use some parcels to test on. Just use a real token ID. I did somebody else's nice little spacious. I haven't played on that one yet, but I did one of my own just to mock up. And then you have to approve your Alchemica for installations. Then after that, or even before that, actually, I guess I did this out of order. The first thing you're going to need to do any of this is some Testmatic. So what you're going to do is copy your wallet address into here, hit submit, and they will send you, oh, yeah, I already have enough, so it's telling me no. But if you need some, then it will tell you yes. You can see that well, no, I guess you can't see. Anyway, I have enough. So here we are. Let's jump into the Gotchiverse. And the main reason I wanted to do this update video is because I wanted to show you some gameplay and show you some upgrading and things that I'm going to do. But also because my last video was a little bit wrong here because the recipes had not been updated in that recipe book. So the first thing you're going to notice is, I think it's decreased the numbers that you're going to get, but the main thing I've noticed is that the reservoirs are now big enough to hold more than enough. So you're not going to need to upgrade your reservoirs higher than your harvester at this point. It should be pretty neck and neck, and the harvesters are actually producing less than your reservoir can hold. So that is one key difference. So the new recipe book is up to date. You're going to want to run your numbers on that one. And this is what I have done today. Now what you're looking at here is, the first thing you're going to want to do, if this is your first time coming in, you're going to build your altar. And once you build your altar, you will be able to survey your parcel. As you see in the bottom right there, survey parcel. I already did it. And the surveyed number is what you can see here in the middle under remaining. That is what is remaining in the parcel. And then you can see here what's been collected and harvest per day, reservoir capacity. So what I have already done is, you can see my capacity is very high, and that's because I hadn't really run the numbers and checked the numbers before I started playing around in here. I just got gung-ho and started doing stuff. I already went up to level 2 on all of my reservoirs, but didn't go up to level 2 on any of my harvesters. So you can see my capacity of what I can hold is 5 times higher, or 3 times higher in some cases, but you can see like there's a lot more capacity for the reservoir than there is for the harvesters, which if you knew you were only going to check every 2 days might work out for you, but that wouldn't work because you got a channel. So I would say another gameplay mode would be to think about how often you plan to come in to the Gotchiverse, how often you plan to channel, If you're a person like me who's hand petting, well, I'm coming into the Gotchiverse. I can come into the Gotchiverse every 12 hours because I'm hand petting, so I'm going to pay attention every 12 hours. But if you know you're only going to be able to do this once a day, you want to set yourself up where you only have to empty your reservoirs once a day. And that's this button in the middle, the pink one. You can empty your reservoirs. You can see I have no reason to empty yet. I'm moving at a very slow pace. But what I do want to show you is upgrading. So you can see my reservoirs. These are all level 2s. My harvesters are all level 1s. So let's, real quick, I'll show you. So this is where you craft. You come into your recipe book. Whatever you want to make, you got your altars. I should have done a golden altar. What's wrong with me? You got your altars, your harvesters, your reservoirs. I went ahead and minted a bunch of these things so that I could play on another thing, because you can craft multiple items at the same time. So first you're going to craft your items. Then they'll be here in your backpack, your inventory. Then you can come into build mode, where you can lay your installations and have, do all your arrangement. As you can see, a humble is very tight. So if you're trying to be all utility, this is about what you got. And I left room for walls. That was kind of what I was thinking. And this is a mock-up of what I was planning to do with a parcel, just trying to test it out. And that's the cool thing about doing this on Mumbai. You have a couple of days where you can come practice your setups and see how it's going to look before you start putting things down, and practice upgrading and all that. So let's go ahead and let's upgrade our, I believe this is our FUD harvester. Yep, FUD harvester. Let's upgrade it. We want to do it instantly, so let's put in our glitter amount from the top and then hit upgrade. And this, I'm going to go ahead and set the gas high, just because maybe it was just earlier while we were all playing, but a bit congested. Oh, wow. That was pretty high just now. But no worries. We can always get more from the faucet. And I've got plenty in there now. So yeah, we just went up to a level 2. Now this interface on Mumbai has been slow to show you what has happened. Let's see. Yeah, it's still saying it's at a level 2, but it has happened. Let's see what this says. Level 3. Level 3. I had one earlier that I knew had gone up, and it reflected as having gone up, but it didn't upgrade the UI, update the UI quick enough. So, yeah, see, that one actually showed it and then just reverted. So, whatever. We're going to move on to the next one. This is our alpha harvester. Which actually, let's go ahead and do, is this our FOMO? That's our KEK. Oh, this is our FOMO. They all look different, so I'll remember them after a while. All right, let's put this one up. $95,616 in glitter. Now what I did there is I just went up to level 2 with my FUD and my FOMO. And then we'll go back after this says that is successful. We'll go back and there we go. And we'll check. Let's go out of build mode, exit build mode. Let's go back to our dashboard on our altar. And you can see now I'm harvesting 10 FUD a day, 4.6 FOMO a day. That is still, so these are level 2s and that's still half the capacity. So they've actually changed the reservoirs to the point that I think I can go up another level. Let's check the recipe on our FUD harvester. So if we go up to 18, we would still be within the reservoir of a level 2. So that has changed up from my last video. So, that's what's hard about being a content creator in this space. Like, Pixelcraft is changing and they're shifting. And I know we were having dial calls about this recipe stuff. And, you know, I'm not super math smart. I understood there were going to be implication changes, but I didn't realize how drastic they were. And yeah, even being there paying attention all the time, there's a lot you can miss. And that's why we keep making more videos, to keep things up to date. And now that it's actually here, jump in and test this stuff. Find out what's going on. This is the next meta. Like, this is the next launch of things that are happening. So you have this chance to test things out and see how it's going to feel over the next couple days with basically an unlimited supply of Alchemica that you can really, you know, jump into a humble and a reasonable, a spacious, see how all this feels to you. But yeah, I mean, you really just have to decide how you want to do it, how you want to play it. It will definitely change as things go, because once we start to have like the glitter leaderboards for guild channeling and other things, yeah. Always ever changing and paying attention to the different content creators, No Futuristic, Hefe, and myself. These will all put you in different positions to understand what kind of gameplay works out for you and what you think is relevant to your bag. So I wanted to give this update. 48 hours left on Mumbai. Saturday, July 16th, directly after the community call, we'll be doing the GMI Gotchi Guild Summit. And we will be meeting on the GMI parcels in District 12. If you don't know where those are, just drive down the road coming out of District 12, going from 11 into 12. Hug the north side of that road going parallel, and what you're going to find, or horizontal, sorry. What you're going to find is 3 parcels that say GMI on it, and that's us. But some alpha here. There's also going to be a special drop portal where you're going to jump straight into our land. And that's really awesome of Pixelcraft to test us for an alpha launch. Appreciate the guys for that. Appreciate the whole Pixelcraft team and the Aavegotchi DAO and all the guilds that are going to be there. And then, like I said, you got 48 hours to test this, because next Wednesday, July 20th, the farm Haarvesters launch on Polygon mainnet. So get your testing in now. Know what you're going to do. And I will see you soon, Gotchi Gang. Thank you.